Hello everyone. Hope you're all having a good night. Give me 1 second. Let me just finish getting set up. Good. This quickly. Okay. I'll pull this over here. This is already over here. Lastly, just take this window over here. Okay. I think that's about everything. Once again, hello. Hope you're all doing well. As the title suggests, we're going to be doing something a little different than usual tonight. We're going to be looking at some analog horror series I enjoy. Oop. Sorry, my music. This went off my music playlist here. Perfect. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some analog horrors. Just sort of in between games now. Finished Deltarune last stream, which was amazing. And yeah, I thought I'd do a little something different by streaming some, just favorite analog horror series before I started my next game this weekend. So obviously isn't going to be the typical chill vibes I strive for. A lot of these are going to be fairly scary, I'd say. But something I enjoy and thought I'd try it out for a stream, and I don't know, maybe you'll enjoy it too. So let me just double check one more thing, that this looks fine. Oops. I think it does, actually. Perfect. I think we're ready to begin. Pause the song. First up, I'd like to jump into one that sort of got me into analog horror. It's a one-off, so this isn't even a full series, but something that I believe I saw on Frederick Knudson's channel. He recently started VTubing with, well, one of his first streams was with Kirpe, who he commissioned the avatar with. Anyways, he showed this video on here, and I was intrigued, and sort of fell down a rabbit hole of a few different analog horror series, which we'll probably get through today. You can sort of see the next one up on the right, Local 58. But for now, it's just going to be a one-off we'll jump right into. So, let's get started.
Or a loved one are suffering from any of the following symptoms: lack of feeling, emotional outbursts, fog of the
This is pretty typical for your standard analog horror. They're mostly emulating these old analog TV programs.
7 in 10 people over the age of 21 report experiencing emotional degradation severe enough to hinder everyday tasks, such as workplace performance, social interaction, and general well-being. Emotional stability is required for a functional and healthy mind. Correcting AED used to require rigorous testing and invasive procedures,
But now,
costing time, effort, and money. Today, the solution is Thalassin.
wow,
Using our modern
who needs therapy when you have Thalassin?
is able to reproduce the emotions necessary for any occasion. Not only does Thalassin restore lost emotion, but patients have reported emotions at a higher and more consistent quality than ones produced non-chemically. Included in every pack of Thalassin are these common emotions:
Really want your standard shitty emotions? You can have Thalassin enhanced emotions?
fear and relief. Also,
Look at
we
those
offer
faces.
over-the-counter options such as jealousy, hope, frustration, and pride.
Additional over-the-counter emotions.
Experiencing natural emotions, or maybe interested in expanding your emotional palette. Cutting-edge
Is it a different one?
technology has not only allowed
Something seemed to have happened to our tape there.
but has also allowed for the creation of new emotions and emotional experiences.
Huh.
With Thalassin Plus, experience emotions beyond previous natural capabilities. These new emotions include degrance, humber, nage, dorselessness,
God.
andric, veronate, pawnish, harp, trantiveness, teluge, brick. To experience the power of Thalassin, call the number on your screen now before supplies run out.
This was a good intro video. Let's actually just take a quick double check. I don't believe they have any other videos. Like, I think this channel, Gooseworks, does a bunch of different animations, but Thalassin was just a one-off. At least so far. I'm going to be linking all these videos in chat, though, so if you do enjoy them, I highly encourage you leave them a like. Seems like a weirdly long link, but yeah, hopefully that'll work. Otherwise, you can always search them up. So that's Thalassin. Moving on, we'll go to our first real series, which is Local 58. Here to Thalassin, I will say, well, Local 58, this appears to be more closer to a channel, I guess. Or station. There's some interesting information, I think. I don't remember if it's in the credits, like at the end of the video, or in the description, but we'll go over that afterwards, because... Well, we'll go over it afterwards.
You are on the fastest available route. Turn left onto Merritt Parkway, then take the on-ramp to Highway 114 North. Traffic ahead, rerouting. In 10 miles, take exit 17, then turn right onto Quarry Utility.
Got to double check. Yeah, this is the best quality. Obviously, got to get that analog emulation on point. I never really saw the date before either, 2014. I think the video is a lot more recent than this, though.
In 2.8 miles, keep right to stay on Service Causeway H516. You will arrive at your destination in 14 minutes.
They're looking awfully a lot less busy.
Rerouting. Make a U-turn. Head east for 1/4 of a mile, then follow signs for do not enter.
Be a really good GPS. Usually, if you're in these off the highway, forest roads, you lose track. The GPS loses track. Even gives specific instructions. Nifty.
Rerouting. Make a U-turn.
Oh.
Your destination is behind you. Rerouting. In 500 feet. Your destination will be on in 300 feet. Your destination in 250 feet. Rerouting. Your destination will be in 50 feet. You will arrive at your destination. You have arrived.
Yeah, so if I'm remembering correctly now, okay, this is the actual artist, Chris Straub. This is all just stock footage. Obviously, he had the original voices placed on top of it, but and like edited to some extent, I'm sure, for the cracked windshield at the end. What I'm curious near the end, right before like it flashes to the next cut. Can we see anything? Oh, you're close. Hold on. Let's go frame by frame. Oh, yeah. That's not natural over there. I'm willing to bet that is also not part of the stock footage. Probably doctored that in, but yeah, that is the beginning of Local 58. I just want to check the description. Okay, yeah, it gives those same, basically the same as the credits. They also have a Patreon, Ko-Fi to support them. And I'm just going to link this, actually, the channel, considering we are going to be checking out multiple videos. Go give the channel a subscribe, and obviously any of these videos you enjoy. We'll be moving right along to Local 58 TV Contingency next. You'll be watching at 3 a.m. I haven't really watched, like... Oh, actually, this is a really good one. Fuck, I want to let this one speak for itself, mostly. Contingency message reel. Only be used in the event of complete surrender to insurmountable enemy forces. God bless America. I don't know if I should read this out. I think it will spoil it. We claim victory. Illegible signature, President of the United States. Immediately, you take America with you. We will each be remembered. There is nothing to fear. Use the method most available to you at this time. Your courage will inspire others. The time has come. Join your neighbors, your family, your God. Right, everyone, get into the victory position. Oh. It actually kind of flashed pretty fast. Not sure if you guys were able to fully catch all of that, but earlier today, the station aired what appeared to be a warning message from a US government agency. This has been confirmed as a hoax. Local 58 apologizes for any confusion this may have caused. Okay, Contingency by Chris Straub. There's something interesting to note too. You can see in the background. Actually, there may even be a flash. There was, where it was more legible. We get a similar seal to what was at the beginning of the tapes, where, apparently this reel is a hoax apology card in the event of an accidental public broadcast that may have resulted. So yeah, pretty creepy implications here. So let's just go back through this. The worst has come to pass. Despite the sacrifices of our citizens and the might of our armed forces, The United States has been forced to surrender to our enemy. Though they may occupy our borders, our streets, and our homes, the enemy will never occupy our spirit. That is why all Americans are now called upon to act, to preserve the memory of the United States clear and bright, untarnished and uncompromised. Love this background music too. Really sets the tone. Let our united resolve echo throughout history. Even in defeat, we refuse to yield. Even in defeat, we claim victory. Now, of course, what is the way we show to claim victory, even in defeat? Honor liberty by taking the final and greatest liberty of all. Just skip one. So I ended up playing through this video again, but I really want to highlight: use the most method most available to you at the time. Your courage will inspire others. Time has come. Access to a loaded firearm is ideal. Place muzzle, hole of gun, upward to roof of mouth. Thank you. Oh, God. Your local law enforcement has been ordered to ensure your compliance. It is against the law to delay. This message will repeat until there are none to read it. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, victory pose. Front lawn, face up, feet together. Regarding your children, tend to them before yourself. Use a calm tone of voice. Everyone can do their part. The smallest patriots. Oh, that's chilling. Even just the idea of... it just puts like such a clear picture in my head. The victory pose, wherever the fuck it was. Enemy troops just walking through the streets and finding like people have already killed themselves before anyone was able to get to them. Like, oh, that's some imagery. But yeah, this may honestly be my favorite of the bunch. Though there are some good ones in Local 58. Definitely one of the... I'd probably say it's my favorite series I've seen so far. I've seen a few other ones I'm not going to cover, just because they're either longer or I don't find them as high quality as Local 58 is. Especially something like this. Just, yeah, like a relatively simple idea to execute, but the editing and just tone it gives off is superb. I fucking love it. Yeah, just reading top comment here. I don't think I'll try to avoid the comments for the most part because they can be spoilers, depending on the series for future videos, but this message will repeat until there's none left to read it is still one of the most chilling... What do they say? Still one of the most chilling things I've seen in a video. Agreed. Agreed. Okay, onward to weather service. How can they make a simple weather alert creepy? Oh. County authorities issued weather warning for your area. County Weather Service has issued a warning for a meteorological event. This warning is effective immediately and continues until sunrise tomorrow. Citizens are advised not to observe this event with the naked eye. Seems like something you can imagine during maybe an eclipse. You're watching a particularly creepy radio station. Oh, blood of... Oh. I'd rather let the video play through once, but I want to see blood of... Oh. We saw blood of the something, maybe? I won't pause again after this. Civil danger alert. County Weather Service has issued the following correction for the weather warning in effect. For your safety, remain indoors. Oh. The meteorological event is safe to view, apparently. Go outside now. Oh. Seem to be getting some conflicting messages here. Right. Seemed awfully moon focused. I wonder if we'll be seeing more moon content in the future. But yeah, I don't think there's anything too much to go over there. Conflicting reports of whether or not to look in the night sky. Very, very suspicious. I really like this next one too, Show for Children. Let's just get right into it. I did want to highlight too, like, again, just a really simple video, like text and audio, but the way it was edited, just superb. It made it really chilling. I love it. Local 58 TV, Show for Children, not for children. I think the second line has to do with whenever you upload YouTube videos, you have to specify whether or not it is for children. But it's a funny bit of contrast that is most likely unintentional. Evening, Linux. How are you doing tonight? Tonight we're taking a break from games, just watching some analog horror. Going through Local 58 TV, one of my favorite series right now, and then yeah, gonna check out some series I've either seen a bit of or haven't seen at all, so gonna be interesting. I believe this is the start of what they consider season 2 of Local 58. So you'll notice some of the visuals look a bit different from the first 3 videos. And now, a show for children. One shouldn't have too much text for me to read or like pause to read it all. Just sit back and let it play. That moon again. Okay. Oh. Okay, yeah, this is just the credits. So yeah, big change from, previous few videos. Obviously, I think with Season 2, they got, good bump in production quality. I just want to go over this video, like, I fucking love this one. I said earlier, I think, what was it? Contingency was probably my favorite of the bunch. This is definitely a close second. Just, I don't know. Seeing, like, cartoons as a kid, there was one, like, black and white Mickey Mouse cartoon in particular that this, like, really reminds me of, and there's something about, like, the repeating imagery of him every time walking through the graveyard and, like, slowly peeking over. I don't know, the pacing or editing of something, it just feels, like, so nightmarish to me. It, like, captures that same feeling. I don't know if you've ever had a nightmare where it felt like, I don't know if it's a sense of dread, like the repetition of this happening every time. I don't know what I'm saying is even making sense, but this has the feeling of a nightmare, basically. Um, and it's just captured so well. This is good. Fuck. I should be liking these videos. I'll link to the channel at the end. Yeah, leave a like of your own if you are enjoying. Yes, I noticed. Never heard of analog horror before. Interesting. It's a little. I guess I'd compare it to creepypasta. I definitely feel like creepypasta at this point has gotten kind of a bad rep for not really being that creepy. Just kind of memed on, but a series like this I really like. I was big into ARGs for a little bit. I watch a ton of series like that, and this kind of shares similarities with some of them, depending on the series. This one doesn't have. Well, actually, we'll get to some of the other mixed media stuff near the end, but this one I didn't believe it was part of the actual playlist. Let's just quickly watch this and see.
Your destination has moved.
Okay, I'm thinking this was maybe the I don't know what you call it. The video when you first visit a channel that like automatically plays along the top, or at least it was at some point. Station ID. No, they may have a newer video for that, but I get the feeling like we saw some flashes of earlier videos here. Contingency right off the bat. I'm actually not sure about this one. This may be one that they either haven't released or was maybe just some extra footage they had. Obviously, you just watched Show for Children. Got a bit of the first video here. What was that? You were on the fastest route available. Yeah, I think this is more just sort of a teaser more than anything, but yeah, not too much to say about it. This one's also really good. They're all pretty good. Let's be real here. Thought Research Initiative. This one may have a bit of text. Real sleep. Video cassette instructions. 1983 Thought Research Initiative. Myth versus fact. Myth or fact? Dreaming is necessary for regular sleep function. Modern medicine agrees that REM, rapid eye motion, sleep is necessary for mental health. While dreaming can occur during REM sleep, it is merely correlational. Myth or fact? Dreams contain symbolism that can predict the future. Fact. The symbiosis in dreams arise from the unconscious mind assigning narrative meaning to a neurochemical waste filtration process. Precognition is a lie. Yeah. Basically just anything you dream is just garbage. Waste filtered. Sleep, myth or fact, sleep allows the body and mind to heal and recover. Fact. 8 hours of sleep per night is beneficial for both body and mind. However, these benefits are greatly diminished by the frantic, nonsensical images and auditory hallucinations we call dreaming. So getting the feeling that this, what was it, Try the research? Oh yes, the Thought Research Institute isn't a big fan of this whole dreaming thing. I wonder if they have some sort of remedy for it. Dreaming is the vestige of a primitive mind. The Kleitman map. Our studies have allowed us to zero in on the neural pathways that dreams exploit in the subconscious mind. A Kleitman map is an index of electric activity in a brain burdened by dream stimuli. Once mapped, this activity can be triggered by other controlled stimuli, included via the visual cortex. The opposite effect can be induced by using the inverse of the Kleitman map. I'm curious if Kleitman map is an actual concept. They may have just made it up. No more dreaming. This is what restful, real sleep looks like. Inducing your anti-dream. No two minds are alike. The instructional video was customized for you using the personalized Kleitman map from your week 6 sleep session. Visual calibration. Stare directly at the center of your television. Sequence 2, cortical memory. Sequence 3, ablation of subconsciousness. Listen to the phrase and repeat aloud. Sequence 4, acceptance. Read each phrase without reading. Oh. Good night. You've completed the Real Sleep program. Most patients report a night of dreamless sleep after only one viewing the video cassette. You're welcome, guys. Enjoy your dreamless sleep. Okay, so where there was those fast flashing text, I seem to remember in the comments You can definitely see a face in the background here still. Once again, Christoph, some facial images adapted from Flash Face Distortion Effect. Yes, there's something in the comments, I believe someone wrote all the messages that are flashed pretty quickly. I thought I found it before anyways. Here it is. When the words flash up on the screen near the end, they say in this order. Read each phrase without reading, only the awake may think. Seeing is for open eyes. Cognition is a lie. I dream the world awake. There are no faces. Dreaming is a vestige. Sleep is pretend. A dream is a cowardly thought. Sleep is not civilized. The mind is a tyrant. This is your time now. I will never dream again. Stay out of your bedroom. There's work to be done. Dreams are just screaming with pictures. The peer of mine do not slumber. No good thought follows instinct. The lie of sleep seeks many vessels. We are our own gods. You owe the messenger. Let cognizance nourish itself. Logic is the final burden. The primitive mind deserves its nightmares. When we sleep, we die. I'm an idea of thinking itself. There are no faces. The subconscious is a parasite. Dreaming is a cancer on the face of sleep. They follow night to bleed dreams. The primitive mind deserves its nightmares. Your home has another door. Unconsciousness isn't a threat. We are not meant to dream. Don't remember any of your dreams anyway, so won't be able to tell the difference. Apparently it wasn't you getting this instructional tape. Okay, sky watching. This is the penultimate video. It is not a long series, Local 58, but I'll say they kept up consistent quality because of it. Remembered I wanted to look up Gleitman map, I think. Orion's Belt. I'll do it after this video. Just seems like we're doing some nice stargazing. Seems innocent enough. I have to wonder if any cable channel actually tried something like this. Looking at constellations through a blurry analog picture. It's worth it. This doesn't look like a good night for stargazing. It's cloudy. Oh. Yeah, just another video I think mostly speaks for itself. Uh, there's been a few videos, at least with this local 58 channel. Well, a few videos in this local 58 channel, I should say, that had sort of a common theming around the moon, hints towards it being something bigger. So yeah, this sort of culmination of that. Uh, make of it as what you will. Moon is apparently his throne. The final episode, digital transition.
So you see, dead men do tell tales. Will she try to explain it? At all?
This may be
I'd like to hear, because I can't explain it.
Twilight Zone.
But it happened just the same.
I may be wrong on that though. So, ticking down to midnight. Goodbye, analog. In accordance with FCG regulations, WCLV TV Local 58 will finally make the switch from analog to digital broadcast format starting tonight, July 13th, 2021, at midnight. We're pretty much caught up to present day here. I think the first video was, what, 2014 or something? Older television sets will experience an interruption in service. It's a minute to go. Analog TV owners may qualify to receive a few digital conversion kit. You have to give a site and phone number. There was a flash there. Let's go frame by frame. ETT announced graphic package, Prism Media acquisitions. Looks like some networking stuff, nothing of that importance to glean. See, this is apparently a long-running station. Local 58, Community Digital Television. Station will not be participating in digital conversion at this time. I, the one you watched. I, they always hear. They make you thought from pieces. Can't exactly see this through it. All knife and knife. Thoughtless shapes and needless. They dream themselves in knives. See alert system telling us to go outside again. Fine. Also a quick line, damn it. Yes. Like, someone wants to keep people from tuning in to analog anymore. Oh, and that was it. Let's actually go back for a second. Did they give the... Yes, link in the description. Local58.tv. Apparently recorded on the Loopback Web Archive. And I believe you can see there are a few dates that are clickable. Oh, before we go, I believe this is... Well, this is just the one that automatically directs you to. I believe it's supposed to be present day. I'll jump back to 1999, though. They were on the web early. A bit of explanation on analog tube systems. Let's see. Around 2001, another internal server error. It's not too helpful. Their site got an update, though. You can see Skywatching aired around here. Public Eye, Still Life, 58 Late Movie. I believe none of these links work, if I remember. Just will probably bring you back to... Oh, just refresh the page. Archive until all the way to 2017. Aha! Where it brings us back here to their YouTube channel. Which, yeah, date lines up. Looks like it was the first video was uploaded then. And last ended only 2 months ago. So this very much could still be ongoing. It seems that way. Looks like they had a 2-year absence before they only uploaded this rather recently, so definitely gonna be keeping an eye on this. I do have this subscribed regularly. I am on my other channel right now. Yeah, that's Local 58 TV. Believe we can move right on to have all of Eventide Media Center, and then Mandela Catalog after that. I've seen... It shows I've seen this one. I don't believe I have. I think I've seen the Ocean View forecast video of this, though. So, yeah, let's just move right along. Architectural Association of Massachusetts warning. The reproduction or recreation of any Penrose shape, including Penrose tribes or impossible cubes, is strictly forbidden by the Architecture Association of Massachusetts and Massachusetts state law. For your safety, please do not attempt to recreate any construction of which may resemble the formation of a Penrose shape. Unusual architecture. Copyright 1989, Eventide Media Center. In this video instruction series, you will learn about the types of impossible shapes, their history, and their use in architecture. Part 1. What is an impossible shape? An impossible shape, also known as a Penrose shape, is a geometric structure that cannot exist within 3D Euclidean space. I've seen a few of these images before. Such configurations also cannot exist within the limits of non-Euclidean space, such as an elliptical, spherical, or hyperbolic geometry. Common Penrose shapes include the Penrose tribar, the impossible cube, and the Penrose staircase. Assuming these are called Penrose shapes in real life too. Although Penrose shapes seem to be paradoxical in nature, it is merely our psyche that dictates their appearance impossibility. By disregarding the limitations of our minds, we can begin to come to an understanding of the nature of impossible shapes. Reading a bit too slow here. Part 2. Impossible shapes in architecture. Concept of the impossible shape was first devised by the psychologist Lionel Penrose and his son, mathematician Roger Penrose. The two believed that their creations were impossible to recreate within the confines of our universe. Despite the incredible ingenuity of them both, their minds were ultimately unfit. Artist M.C. Escher was responsible for popularizing the image of impossible shapes. His art often depicts buildings that incorporates these configurations. I believe I've seen these paintings from him before too. Such art opens up the possibility of real-world constructions of impossible shapes. The usage of these shapes could be the gateway to unlocking perpetual motion machines. Ascending and descending, waterfall, relativity. Possible shapes have the capability to lead us toward access to infinite energy. It requires a trained mind to conjecture the appearance of true impossibility. Not even M.C. Escher was capable of such a task. The key to the secrets of the universe lies within the brain. Part 3. Constructing an impossible shape. Looks to be a golden ratio with a lot of letters scribbled on it. The following instructions contain information on how to successfully construct an impossible shape. You're gonna learn to do something impossible, guys. In order to even begin the process of creating an impossible configuration, your mind must first be open to possibility. To determine if your configuration is truly impossible, it is best to rotate it in 3D space. If your shape is not volumetrically closed, it is a sign there has been an error in your construction process. Follow the instructions carefully. Ignore all mental distraction. Step 1. Begin by extruding a rectangular prism of any material upwards relative to your coordinate axis. Note that the larger the object is, the less stable it will be after construction is finished. Build a tower. Step 2. Next, extrude a second rectangular prism perpendicular to the angle of the first. Build a hallway. The lengths of both extrusions must be equal to one another. Step 3. A third rectangular prism should be placed within the vicinity of the construction. Rotated object, damn it, should completely disappear at this point. This stage, the Penrose triangle should be completely visible, constructed, visible. Here's the full rotational view. We'll do show. Ugh. (1989) Eventide Media Group, created with grant from the Architecture Association of Massachusetts. Did it, guys. We achieved the impossible. I'm going to give a quick search for the Penrose triangle. So yeah, that's the scientifically accepted name for it. Figured as much. What was... This was a while back. I need to search back. But we're going to anyways. Was it real sleep mentioned... I wanted to look this up. Lightman maps? Or something of the like? Here it is, the Lightman map. Is that an actual thing? He is. Oh, looks like there's a Reddit on it discussing the possible importance. Let's take a look at the Wikipedia closely ourselves. He was a study on REM sleep. Apparently, one of his graduate students, he hooked up to an early vision of a electroencephalogram machine. Okay, an EEG, which scribbled half a mile of paper each night. In the process, Aserinsky noticed that several times each night the sleeper went through periods where their eyes darted wildly back and forth. Kleitman insisted that the experiment be repeated yet again, this time on his daughter, Esther. In 1953, he and Aserinsky introduced the world to rapid eye movement, or REM sleep. So he actually discovered this concept? Or penned it, let's say. I'd imagine most of the things mentioned are actual things, then wrapped to become absurd and grotesque. Yeah, for sure. I'm curious to see the point, though, they are. Like, Kleitman maps themselves don't seem to exist, at least from this article. Unless they are... No, I don't think they are these, the EEG, which is just, brain activity. I was just curious about this concept itself, which... Judging that the Wikipedia has just articles to the videos, I'm assuming Kleitman maps themselves aren't real things. Yeah, pretty much the similarities end at Kleitman was actually a real dude who studied sleep and, yeah, discovered REM, the concept of REM. Pretty cool. Yeah, similarly, we confirmed Penman triangles, or Penrose, sorry. Triangles are things as well. Real impossible shapes. Or at least real in the sense, you know. I believe this was the one I've watched from before. Just a simple weather forecast. The Misty Point Lighthouse is open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., free for veterans, children, and senior citizens. Visit the Misty Point Tourist Center for tickets and more information. Special midnight tours available for purchase starting in July, including a tour of the abandoned Misty Point graveyard. Spooky. Night, foggy with a chance of thunderstorms, high in the upper 50s, chance of rain 70%, wind east 45 to 50 miles per hour, gusty. Monday, partly cloudy and windy, high in the upper 70s. Seems pretty normal. An old school weather network. Have another regional forecast. Didn't notice if they gave any dates. June 27th. No year, though. Looks like it's looking a bit more stormy over here at Misty Point now. Heavy thunderstorms and fog. This appears to be on the East Coast. Not too far from Boston, in fact. Dense fog advisory tonight. I'm just going to read the message at the bottom. Following message is being transmitted by local authorities. Due to inclement conditions, residents of Misty Point, Indigo Shoals, and Lucid Cove are advised to remain indoors. Seek shelter immediately. Looks like they have quite the storm rolling in. Precipitation 3.5 inches. Conditions at Misty Point. Severe thunderstorms. At 10:06 p.m., so coming up to right around when they'd give midnight tours, apparently. Temperatures expected to be above normal and participation expected to be above normal. Precipitation. Those venturing towards the coast should be cautious. Do not attempt to approach Misty Point Lighthouse within a 3-mile radius. Take caution to avoid any coastal areas during this time. Those located near Misty Point Lighthouse or within the greater Misty Point region should cover all reflective objects with opaque materials such as duct tape. Do not attempt to look directly at the lighthouse. Repeat, take caution to avoid any coastal areas during this time. Those located near Misty Point Lighthouse or within the greater Misty Point region should evacuate immediately. If you were to see a lavender beam of light through the fog, avoid its path. If you were to see we've got some severe thunderstorms. Oh look, a lavender light. Coming through the fog, avoid its gaze. Something is coming from the sea. There is something rising out of the waters. The deluge brings forth the light of the ocean. The lighthouse is glowing. Winds up to 130 miles per hour. A bit left. May just be some VHS foolery. Cool. I'm getting strong Lovecraft vibes from this one. At least that was my takeaway when I first saw it. So we'll see along the rest of the series. Anything? Just some links in the description. Don't think there should be anything too important to cover. Hold on. This next one is Nuclear Safety. Complete Safety Guide for the Family. This is an official United States film, property of Massachusetts Threat Defense Group. Nuclear Safety. Complete Guide for the Family. For the family. Fun for the whole family. We live in an ever-changing world. Unfortunately, with scientific advancement comes conflict. In this day and age, certain weapons can be used to wipe out entire cities with ease. I feel like this music is not appropriate for the subject matter. We must therefore face the reality that one day, a nuclear attack on America may occur. Know the dangers of nuclear weapons to protect yourself and your family. Warning signals. Getting some Fallout vibes from this, if anything. There are two types of signals to be prepared for. The alert signal and the attack warning. The alert signal detonates a peacetime emergency, while the attack warning detonates an attack on America. Straightforward enough. Here's what the alert signal sounds like. What's your standard, what do they call it, air sirens? I believe. Here's what the attack warning sounds like. Honestly, kind of similar to each other. If you hear an attack warning siren, head for shelter immediately. The symbol on screen detonates the location of a fallout shelter. The effects. Oh. There are 4 distinct effects that occur when a bomb detonates. Flash. The first is a blinding flash of light, which occurs instantaneously. Heat wave. Next comes a searing wave of heat that ignites anything in its path. Blast wave. Then the blast wave, carrying dangerous debris and the sound of the explosion. Fallout. Finally, radioactive fallout drops from the explosion's mushroom cloud. Fallout is one of the most deadly aspects of a nuclear explosion. Once the bomb drops, look away immediately. At this point, heading for cover is futile. The most you can do is hope that the heat kills you before the flash. There is no aftermath. Oof. Jeez. Ooh. How to prepare. There is no way to prepare. Oh, jeez. Did not know there's gonna be that much flashing lights. It's important to inform your family, your friends, and your neighbor to effectively prepare for a nuclear attack. We're back to slide 9. As a united nation, our undying spirits will live on. There was a quick flash there, I don't presume it'll be anything too important, but let's take a closer look. Emergency reel B. Yeah, it's supposed to look like a official sort of slide. That was pretty bleak. Yeah. Nuclear fallout's pretty fucked up. It's gonna be bad if it ever were to actually happen. That's the fucking understatement of the century. Cool. Nothing to do, nothing very Lovecraftian about that, though, I must say. Seems mostly, like I said, giving me Fallout vibes. Let's keep going, though. Good night. What? No. Stream isn't ending. No, no, stay, please. I should make this my end of stream screen. Time 3:26 a.m. Deep night. Topography, Penrose Fields, the greenhouse, and cavern growth. Hold on. Tripography? I thought it was typography. I'm like, man, that's pretty boring. Let's see. Tripography, though. Oh. This is creepy. See, approximately 15. Growth. Is this supposed to be updates? The Torrent Park region has seen minor increase in growth since last inspection on March 20th. Assuming this is the study of, like, plant life or something? Location Zenith Gardens. Region 2 data. Approximately 22. Average eighth of a meter, 75 meters, growth 14%. The Zenith Garden region is located only 2.3 kilometers from Torrent Park. It is still unknown if the two regions are physically linked. Three. East King Street. Data, approximately 107. Average slightly over a mile, 156 meters. Growth was what, 40 something percent? 48%. Updates. The East King Street region has seen a substantial growth since last inspection. Data suggests presence of seed growth. Okay, so it's some sort of plant growth they're tracking. Region 4. That's King Playground. Data, approximately 96, 1.3 meters, 2.33 meters, growth 29%. Updates. A connection to the east. What? Oh, hold on. Connection to the East King Street region has been discovered. Seed growth has been detected. Oh. Don't look like your typical flower seeds. Region 5. Ugh. What? Only the growing eyeball plants. Approximately 103, growth 83%. Updates. Growth nearly complete. Oh, yeah, we get a little bumper at the end. Let's take a look into tripography. First thing that comes up is trypophobia. Trypophobia, the fear of repetitive patterns of closely packed holes or protrusions. Ah. I believe that's what we were seeing in those locations. Yeah. God damn it. The new follower thing scared me. Dawn the birthplace, hello. You have an analog whore. Hmm. Um, well, you made one. Very interesting. As long as it's, TOS compliant, I, I'd love to check it out. Um, yeah, let's try Profia. Hold on, how many more do we have in Eventide Media? We're about, like, halfway through. Tape 4 and the red tape 7 may be TOS. There's a fake dead body in them. Be a little worried about showing them. Also, is it a longer form series? Just out of curiosity. Okay. No, it's short. Just quickly. Sorry, obviously want to vet this. We're checking out on stream. Okay, so you said tape 4 and red tape 7, maybe TOS. Be a bit worried about what we potentially be missing out. I am interested in checking out new things. Maybe you can fill us in if there's any info missing. And yeah, I think we should be able to fit this in. I may not even go into Mandela catalog tonight. Actually, I feel like it will take a bit longer. And yeah, I wasn't planning on going too late. But yeah, I'm totally down to check this out. Let's start from the beginning. Let's play tag. Or don't people have to report it? Oh, that's not part of it either? Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to close completely. So just the tapes? Tape 1 through 10? Yeah, okay. Check this out. And don't look and found you. Okay. Come make sure you have your required ear blockers in. Is it gonna be loud? Regarding S, when handling with S make, be sure to have your ear blockers in at all times. Next week, we will introduce eye blockers. Those will also be as crucial as our experiments digress. Please pick up tape 2. There's nothing in the cellar. I still don't know why you insist on looking. Everything will go according to plan. You want to see it. And it wants to see you. Alright. Welcome. Make sure you have your required ear blockers in. Introducing eye blockers. Eye blockers are meant to protect you from the effects of dorslessness. They are similar to eye contacts. Insert them into your eye sockets and adjust them accordingly. You will not be able to see it all. Because of this, you will run a course of how to traverse the facility blind. Here's the map of Facility C, the map that holds S. We have installed handles in the walls of Facility C. To find them, follow the left-right system. Left-right systems apply when you enter facility C. Move to the left side first. Once you find the handles, continue on by moving to the right side next. Repeat until you hit a corner. When you hit the corner, restart the system from the beginning. Do this with each corner except the third corner. I see. Once you hit the third corner, do one last system restart. Instead of left-right, go right-left. There will only be 2 handles left. Once you grab the last handle, navigate down the hallway that leads to the holding cell of S. Please pick up tape 3. Nothing appears to be, after. Is there? Thought I saw something flashing in the static. I don't think there was, though. I'd just be seeing things that, aren't actually there. So it seems like there's some sort of containment facility for this, for S, that we need to navigate to reach it. Interesting. Just have to hop back to the channel here. Welcome. Make sure you have your required ear blockers in. Identifying S. Today, we'll be identifying the abnormal and dangerous characteristics of S. You will not be needing your eye blockers. Weight 3, 347 pounds, claws, deformed feet, gray-colored skin, small angled eyes. Ugh. Faceplates, they're faceplates on the head of S. They can open and close. The faceplates open and you see what's behind them. You will die. Make a mental note to have your eye blockers in at all times when you enter the holding cells. Please, pick up tape 4. And this is where we probably shouldn't watch it. Damn it. Okay, I need to have the channel open another page. Also, definitely going to throw it down, give you a subscribe, birthplace. It'll probably be safest just to skip them. I feel like we're missing out on the story. Let's pick up at tape 5 and see how much we'd miss. We can still continue relatively fine. Protocol 11.3a. Protocol 11.3a is an emergency protocol. It's executed during an experimental outbreak. This protocol is rarely executed and shouldn't be executed. Just in case we experience an outbreak, we'll show you what to do in an outbreak scenario. Since you can't hear a PA system, you'll know Protocol 11.3 has been executed by the red flashing lights around the ceiling. If you have eye blockers on, your blank will start to vibrate in 3 short durations. After the 3 vibrations, you will know that you need to exit the facility. Do not take your eye blockers. It's not worth the risk. Once you're out of the facility in a safe spot, you can take them out. Once everyone is evacuated, wait while blank resolves the threat. Return safely to your home. After a week has passed, you can return back to work. Interesting. We're getting strong SCP vibes from this for sure. I don't think we missed out too much on tape 4, but I assume it has to do with directly interacting with S in some regards, perhaps traversing the maze, but may have to check that out on off stream under my own discretion. Your blink is located on the neck. Vibrates short or long durations to indicate danger or receive messages. It was mentioned in the last one. If you aren't required eye blockers, you can take your blink off to look at what image is portrayed on its screen. Maintenance. Protocol 11.3a. Radiation warning. Protocol 23-9C. Protocol 1370. They're prepared for anything. Your blank also uses Morse code to communicate other occurrences at blank. Morse code posters are plastered across numerous facilities. Take a look if you need a refresher. If your blank experiences glitches, notify your nearest director about your issue. Please pick up tape 7. Are there messages here? I swear I'm seeing something in the static. Oh. God damn it. Hold on, let's go frame by frame. Many faces. I knew it. I knew I saw something before. Okay. Remember to actually have the channel up. Skip tape 7. Wait, the red tape 7 at least. Cellar, the noise is everything. Can't tell you to ignore it. Welcome. Make sure to have your required ear blockers in. Outbreak. We regret to inform you that S has escaped the holding cell. Many deaths have taken place, and our facilities have suffered high amounts of contamination. The facility will be cut off, and the project will be terminated. For those that work for this facility, work is cancelled until further notice. Huh, sweet. We estimate your return in approximately 6 to 8 weeks as we decontaminate our facility and help the homes of the lives that were lost. Okay, maybe it's not that sweet. The specimen is gone for good. We can assure you that you are safe. When you return, we'll be experimenting on a new specimen that isn't as dangerous as the last one. Please pick up tape 8. Damn it. We will scrub frame by frame for these secret messages. They're lying. Liars, all of them. And you said don't look and found you was part of it? Fake dead body in them, no short, don't people report it. The tapes and don't look and found you. Okay, there it is. Only have a few more left here. Welcome back. We hope that you have found your peace and have moved on from what occurred last month. Ever since the incident, we have decided to rebrand once more to give a lighter tone to our company and for our reputation. Moving forward, we'll be experimenting on less harmful and dangerous creatures / enigmas. We'll be introducing new gear to help you with our experiments. Below are the protocols that have been terminated. So are no longer in effect. Okay. Lowest list of gear that have been banned. Eye blockers, ear blockers, dorslessness. Goodbye. Tomorrow is a day towards the future. Please pick up tape 2. Little secret message. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Sheepion? Huh? Pretty sure it's wolf in sheep's clothing. It was maybe the distortion. Hold on, was this tape 8? Okay, so we can go on to tape 9. Get comfortable and pay attention. Wait. Oh, yes. Yes. There is Don't Look and Found You. Look. They lie. Okay, now found you. Then we can resume tapes. Ugh. Got me. Okay. Now we got tape 9 and tape 10. The new friendlier facility. Get comfortable and pay attention. Visitors. Till recently, we've had people walk in and talk about liability issues. We have already assured and guaranteed your safety, so these people are insignificant, so don't pay mind. New specimen. Our new experiment has been going well. Product access has been according to plan. Axial has been behaving properly and is healthy. He may be able to help other smaller life forms soon. This new species could be very beneficial to other ecosystems. Next week, we will experiment on breeding Axial. Since we don't have a female partner, we will be testing with artificial birth. Ooh. Regarding the hoaxes. Okay, I think there was a bit near the end. This screen. We scrub forward. Is there any text? We will find you, Austin. And then possibly no hidden message. Oh. Another day. The sunrise. The sun rises. Another day the sun rises. And now the final one. Tape 10. Welcome. Sit down. Like we're back to the old format, too. We were afraid that our division, actually our organization, has been shut down. Due to high levels of contaminant and the loss of lives. Like that artificial birth didn't go so well. We are also deemed a danger to the public for our findings/experiments. Our funding has been pulled, and our specimens have been extracted. Even with all the changes we have made to prevent this, it fell into our hands. I apologize. It was my fault. As the director of Project Upbringing, I knew that I was sending people into the unknown to die. But I don't see this as a loss like the others. Sacrifices had to have been made to expand our knowledge on the unknown. I regret nothing. Our work will continue. There's still some video left. I'm sorry in advance. One of the, hold on. One of the M escape with, though that's it. If only we knew, we thought it was over, but it was only beginning. If they knew, they would kiss me. That, did I read that wrong? But it's bigger than any of us. Maybe it was miss me. I'm sorry. I'm going to sync it. Whoa. There are no... Crap, what was that? There are none of them? Was that at the end? The Pseudotapes by Birthplace, Chapter 1. Yeah, you're obviously planning more to this, it seems. That was awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, Chapter 2 soon. Great. Looking forward to it. I will check out these other ones off stream. I'm just a little worried, especially about, I usually keep VODs up too, so if someone were to come across later and potentially report it, I'd just rather not take the risk. You can watch Let's Play Tag. Yeah, it's just something that's unrelated, I assume. Well, maybe in the same universe? Well, let's watch it. I'll wait till we play it. Oh. Okay, play. Alex Dalton went missing 13 days ago. In this tape is a phone call between Dalton and one of his friends, Jordan Rhodes. After the phone call will be footage taken by Dalton before his disappearance. This footage has been unaltered.
Hello? Hey man, it's Jordan. Dude, I was sleeping. What do you want? I was wondering if I could copy yesterday's homework. No, bro, I really don't like you copying my homework, man. Come on, Alex. How else am I going to pass math? How about you actually pay attention instead of looking at a bunch of girls that are out of your league? Shut the hell up, you can't talk. Whatever, I'm going back to bed. Wait, are you coming to the chess meeting? Nah, dude, I didn't get any sleep. I need a rest. Your loss. Good night, Jordan. Later.
And you can't miss out on the chess meeting. What? That was it? Oh, I guess it is a preview. Okay. That was cool. Yeah. Looking forward to whatever you have going next, man. Again, thanks for sharing. Oh, you just finished 1 hour ago. Damn. That was really recent. What do you think? I enjoyed it. I still haven't gotten the complete picture with a few of these, but one of the things I was wondering is, you know, at the end of each one, it instructs you to watch the next tape. So I'm assuming they're going to be, like, in subsequent order. But it seems like the story kind of progresses, doesn't it? So it talks about the protocol being rarely executed. Like, what do you think of the lore? It does. So I'm just trying to think of the context in which these tapes were made. At least I'm trying to wrap my head around that. So they were made from the perspective of telling a bigger story. It does in order after each other. Because, yeah, obviously at the beginning it just seems like you're doing instructional tapes to how to interact with this creature that was in containment. But then it goes on, explains about some of the protocols. Obviously, we're missing some stuff with... I'm guessing tape 7 is supposed to be, like, tampered in a sense. At least the red tape 7. So at least if it's instructing you to do each and every one, you think they would have been made at the same time and edited. So it just seems strange that like the plot would progress chronologically through them. At least that's what stuck out to me. Um, does in order after each other. The last message said there are more of them. So, oh yes, at the very end, I wasn't quite able to make it out. Ooh, there could be more specimens. Yeah, I did miss those after messages, but I'm guessing it's supposed to be communication from the specimen itself. At least is what initially stuck out to me. At least my theory prevailing in my mind. Temperament. Yeah. Could also be through that. Obviously wasn't part of the original recording, just sort of hidden in the static where it could be overlooked. No, I love the idea, and obviously I'm largely reminded of SCP just because, this thing is supposed to be contained in a maze and whatnot. And yeah, sort of going through this protocol and sort of having these official instructional videos, almost like documentation on processes. I don't know, big SCP vibes. And yeah, I love the presentation. That's all well done. I guess it was just hard to read stuff like this near the end. Would be the only thing. I find it hard, even on these videos, to suss out all the text, I guess. What do you think the square videos mean? I'm not 100% sure right off. I may need to sit on it a little longer. The fact that they're just pictures of the notebook that are like quickly recorded. I'm guessing from some sort of test subject seems the most likely. They're obviously not the same person who constructed these videos. I'm assuming they're like the facility personnel, while these may be supposed to be like snatches of a test subject's recording of interacting with S, I guess you can say. And then the found you. Again, maybe after the facility got shut down, because it got shut down by that point. Everyone went home and thought, oh, it escaped. They said, don't worry, like, give it a week or whatever. Well, actually, at this point, then the new facility would have started. So, even though you would think that, that it's moved on, everything is okay now. Yeah, the S is still out there. I guess that's my main takeaway from it, from the Square videos in particular. But yeah, well done overall. Is this your first stab at analog horror? Have you done other series? You love theories? Yeah, I think that must be one of the best parts of making it. Just seeing how other people piece together the context and whatnot. It certainly makes it fun watching it. No, you've tried before, but not good. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, keep at it, man. I really enjoyed it. And I mean it. Yeah, I guess congrats finishing chapter 1 just now, so. Um, Here. This will make it easier for people to check out in future VODs too, if they're following along with chat, so. They'd just be able to check that link and hopefully be able to, find your videos sometime in the future if they're ever going through VODs. I'll let you know when chapter 2 comes out. Thanks, yeah. Definitely got the. I'll need to subscribe on main too. Well, actually, I don't want to flash my main there just because it's my actual doc's name. Yeah. Let's move back on to Eventide Media for now. What are we looking at? Coming up to 2 hours. We still have a few videos in here, so yeah. Let's just finish this off, and then honestly, I'll see how I'm feeling. I'll still be here. Have you seen Eventide Medium before, Don? This is my first time at least going through it, but I'm enjoying it so far. Oop, sorry. My headphone fell out and may have made a loud noise there. We're catching the credits of some sort of movie? What is this? Okay, it's Midnight Movie supposed to be. Names are meaning much to me. Haley Seth, Marco Everett, Ryan Barrett, Jude Hughes. Strange. Whole video isn't like this. Okay, no. We're coming up to the end of the credits, it looks like. In Memoriam. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't be scrubbing ahead, but I'll just keep watching. Characters' events depicted in this photoplay are fictional. Any similarity to actual persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. Seems all like your standard credit stuff so far. Let's see what's next here. In Memoriam, those lost their lives between December 1952 and October 1953, working under Somber Film Company. The film was dedicated to the families and friends of those deceased. Oh, man, Barrett? That name... I'm guessing these names appeared before? All dying in 1952, 1953. So was this some kind of snuff film? There's nothing... There's just a few commercials in the beginning. You flip to the end. It's a weird one otherwise. Just names. Some garbled video. May their souls rest in peace. Attack of the Somberville Spiders. Here we go.
Now.
Okay, that was pretty funny. Spider Shield, only $17.99 plus $3 shipping and handling. What a way to sell a product. Is there anything we can glean from these earlier commercial things? Pit stop, $3.59. Sober chain, local bank. We got some, we got a spider ad in the beginning I didn't even realize. Oh, we actually saw a bit of a clip of the end too here. That's funny. Seems so weird they put so much emphasis on all these names. Dimitri Clark. I mean, it's definitely just the thing. Everyone who starred in this died. Of course, Spider Shield. The addition of commercials makes these feel way more realistic. Analog horror shouldn't fade in. They should have an abrupt cut in, like if the original user just pressed record randomly and just happened to catch something disturbing. Mutated Earth at the end is also a nice touch. Okay, that was a video. Don't think it can. I guess the series doesn't even have like some running bigger lore. At least I got from these. These are all supposed to just be sort of one-off ideas. Honestly, that last one seemed more humorous than anything with Spider Guard ad at the end. I will say this, the past predicts the future in the Pseudoverse. If you ever make a theory video, let me know so I can put in my finale video. Yeah, for sure. I haven't been making a whole lot of videos on their own. I did have a YouTube channel at some point, wanted to get more like video essay-ish content, but yeah, I really haven't produced independent videos as much as just been streaming. Got a handful left. Old Gosford City Council meeting. So we aren't even in the same place as before. I forget what is the name of the lighthouse, but it was east of Boston. Good, those would be cool to watch. You're good at narrating. Ah, thank you for saying so. An actual live action one? Oh. Honestly, pretty rare for an analog horror to have. It's currently 5 past the hour, so we'll begin. First, I would like to present city resource allocations for quarter 3. So most of the budget, interestingly. The resource spending from July to September. Quarter 4, we plan to expand the excavation project, cut down on costs of education, and update the road infrastructure, following the expansion of the project into Commerce District. You can almost hear what he's saying. Not sure how legible this is coming over on stream. If I should be reading it out. Let's just read the text though. On the top, located on North Main Street, affected by excavation project. Project has interfered with weekly service. Spending on excavation project. Move excavation away from city center. Compensate for church losses. You just say, damn. I'm going to focus on what they're saying, actually. And make a call. We believe the project has had negative impacts on our community, as well as on our religious and spiritual practices. What kind of excavations going on in here? We firmly believe that the project goes against our Lord's wishes. We request that it ceases operation immediately. As to thank you, priest. Mayor butts in. What did he say before he got cut off? Excuse me, but I'd like to explain. Thank you once again. Next up, I'd like to present the excavation development team led by Senior Director of Bioengineering Lee Carlo. It's a weird one to narrate because they're also talking in this one. I'm pleased to be here today to present our developments in Gosford excavation project. We prepared a map showcasing the regions affected by the project. Excuse me, but will businesses affected receive compensation? That's correct. That has been accounted for. And so, we also have a few things we'd like to share for future developments for the project. We are planning to first expand into the North Main Street, while also conducting underground surveys of the areas being studied. Of course, this would require a hefty expansion. Whoa. Priest butting in. The excavation is unholy. Your sin shall be punished by the Lord's retribution. I shall take it upon myself to act in the name of the Lord. Oh, priest getting all high and mighty. Let's continue. Some footage. Again, live action footage. In my analog horror? We would also like to showcase our recent subterranean findings. Oh, that looks natural. Oh, Jesus. Research is currently being conducted. Your typical boring city council meeting. Here's a roadmap for plans for the coming months. Central pipeline. Surveys of northern region. West region lift. Central cavity lift. Oh. Wow. I like that one. That one was honestly pretty effective. Was it a fucking Titan buried underground? Like, what the hell? And yeah, you rarely see actually like live action used like this. It's like commenter was impersonating the mayor here. I assure everyone the excavation is completely worthwhile and completely safe. Here's a link for a pseudo playlist. Ah, nice. You left off the square videos of this. Was that intentional? Yeah, I did like this one a lot. Old Goths for its monthly city meetings. Yeah, and it doesn't seem to tie into any larger thing that this channel has going for it. Or, sorry, maybe that came across wrong. It doesn't tie into any larger lore or plot they're trying to build throughout the whole series. These mostly just seem like one-off concepts. I'm digging it. This was a really good one. And because they are different, but still in the same universe. Okay, that's fair. Now we have computer graphics. Interface Visions Incorporated demo reel, January 1990. Animation and visual effects. Huh. I'm loving the really early computer animation aesthetic. Oh. That's a grave the ball's rolling up towards. A fucking sonic ring being yeeted out of orbit. All animations created from the visions and dreams of our dedicated employees. Models. Gonna see any more impossible shapes, I wonder? Piano with some circuitry in it for whatever reason. All graphics modeled after real-world observations. Getting a bit distorted. Not like the looks of this. We're about to enter into the uncanny valley. At least that's what I'm feeling. Actually modeled after real participants. Oh. They're bored. Occupied out of the 4. Here at Interface, our visions become reality. Loving memory of Madison Gatesburg, 1941, 1989. Guess the neural imaging process didn't work out so well for her. I think it's just the end. Again, just a one-off concept, but executed really uniquely and really well for the medium. I love to capture this this sort of early 80s almost vaporwave aesthetic, I guess I'd compare it to. I think I'm heading out for the night. See ya. Have a good night, Linux. Thanks for dropping by. We will finish off, I think, with Eventide Media. I'll probably also call it a night. Video brought to you by Botanical Foundation of Massachusetts. Another plant one. Oasis Greenhouse. at Eventide Valley. Well, this one's actually it's actually done in Eventide. I don't think any up to this point have been. Video tour made possible by Botanical. What was that? Botanical Foundation. Just the Botanical Foundation. Floral selection. Hydrangea macrophylla. Oh, this is going to be a test on how well I can pronounce some of these words. I can already tell. Hibiscus rosa sinensis. Height 2.5 meters. Origin Malaysia. Whatever. Just some plant facts for you. Tropical selection. Roystonia bornicna. Origin Virgin Islands. Use oversized palm leaves. Musa acuminata. Height 11 meters. Origin India. Use oversized stalks and roots. I'm assuming most of these are actual flora. Subtropical selection. Adera helix. Heights variable. Origin Ireland. Use predatory tendrils. Arnema. Venus flytrap. Origin United States. Use ease genetic ease genetic code and carnivorous tendencies. Was that ease? Base genetic code. They're making something out of Venus flytrap plants. I don't like it already. Local selection. What do we have growing right here in Eventide? Yeah. Velvis concortio. Height 1 meter. Origin Eventide Valley. Use digestive fluids. Bota cerebro. Origin Eventide Valley. Use consciousness. Hold on. Okay, there were flashes in the neighborhood. I guess we're gonna see a full view though. Funky plants going on. Some little shop of horror shit. Flora amalgama. Height 45 meters. Use protein production. No. They just implied we were eaten by the flower. Kinda looks that way. Oasis. Special fluid produced in the oasis is used for high-energy protein synthesis. This fluid is used in energy drinks, protein bars, and other nutritious products. Oasis Greenhouse is sponsored by part of Botanical Foundation with a grant from Eventide Media Group. Thank you. Ah, another wonderful piece from Eventide Media Center. Attack of the Killer Plants. And just curious, 2nd of April 2021, less than a year old. Actually, just take a quick look at the larger channel. Last one was 3 months ago. Ooh, based on their upload schedule, it actually looks like they're due for a new one soon. Again, ongoing. Okay, got 2 videos to finish up here. Let's get through them. Oh, see the yellow pages under Sauce. Coming up, Ashenfield Fire Department, fire danger level. And this is fire safety video? Fire danger video, sorry. Ashfield Department of Natural Resources. Fire danger for today is low. Today is July 23rd, 1979. Really reaching back for this footage. A message from the county fire department. Tomorrow at 3:35 p.m., a controlled burn will occur at the junction of CR32 and Ashenfield Bypass. Be prepared for possible detours when traveling. Again, no restrictions for today. See local stations for update. Still on July 23rd. Approaching moderate, though. C9. You can prevent wildfires. Smokey? Is that you? Fire danger for today. Moderate. Seems we're the day after, July 24th. And yes, there's a controlled burn going on at 3:35, and open fires are prohibited. A message from County Fire Department. Today at 3:35, a controlled burn will occur at the junction of CR32, Ashfield Bypass. Be prepared for possible detours when traveling. You too can help prevent wildfires. Visit your local fire station to learn more. Today's ceremony begins at 3 p.m. And we begin to approach high at 2:49 p.m. Visit your local fire station soon. Also, a toasty 95 degrees Fahrenheit? That's fairly warm, is it not? Crap. 35 Celsius. Okay, that is pretty warm. Thought it was. Message from County Fire Department. You too can prevent and help wildfires. Visit your local fire station. Today's ceremony begins shortly. We're just moving right on up. Approaching very high. Visit your local fire station now. Apparently the controlled burn they had planning. 3:30. Controlled burn currently in progress. Those not participating are required by law to seek shelter immediately. I don't know much about controlled burns. Toasty 108 degrees out, with fire danger being very high. Remain indoors this time. Prepare for emergency action. Message from County Fire Department. Controlled burn is now classified as a high hazard wildfire. Fire line currently heading towards Ashenfield Bypass in Grove Creek. July burn control failure. I was just about to say. Fire danger for today, extreme. 115 degrees Fahrenheit. No restrictions at this time. Message from County Fire Department. Who are capable, any and all citizens of Ashenfield must report to a local fire station immediately. You too can prevent wildfires. Yeah. I look like a melting skeleton. What? What? Technical difficulties. We'll be back shortly. Is it just the bumper? Hold on. Coming up. Barbecue hour with Ricky Jackson. Nice. This channel has its sense of humor. Even the Eventide monsters are having a gender reveal party. Okay. Last one for tonight. The week ahead. September 21st, 1997. Jumping around in time periods. Week ahead for new Trilight. We got a grand opening, Monday festival, city council meeting, triathlon, and an autumn parade. Have a Monday festival and autumn parade? They fucking party in new Trilight apparently. But what's happening today? Delta Clothing and Accessories grand opening. Terry Farms food stand. Pre-preparation seminar. Okay, I take back what they said about partying. Nearby you today. Delta Fashion Clothing and Accessories makes its grand opening today at 9 a.m. Located in the Trilight Shopping District on Route 35, Delta Fashion is expected to offer limited time grand opening deals on all department items. Yeah. And some surprisingly what seems like live action footage. Though that Delta sign may have been doctored in. Looks looks a little strange. Okay, seems like we're progressing through the week. We have the previous aforementioned activities and now a Trilight Art Show in 8 days' time. Trilight School Board Meeting, Sky Park Flea Market, and Monday Festival. What's going on at this festival? Monday Festival begins at 9 p.m. tonight on Main Street. Parking is available at the Sky Park Recreation Center lots. The closing ceremony begins at 10 p.m. and all festivities promptly end at 11. Not a long festival. That's some interesting architecture. Assuming it's man-made. Unknown. Well, they still on 33 local channel 33 local station in New Trilight. Week's looking a lot more open. Friday events are all day. Seem like not much more than that, though. The Tri-Day events begin between 12 a.m. and 6 a.m. Remain in bed. By 3 p.m. an all clear will be given over the Trilight local alert system. Remember to remove all instances on the number 3 in your place of residence. Huh? What the? Glowing crystals do not like the number 3, apparently. Feel bad for, people working at the station 33 here. W Tree TV. What? Oh. Aliens? What? A temporal interruption has occurred at station site coordinates. Wow. Wild. The Tri-Day events have now concluded. Please return to your everyday schedule. Normal program will resume Tuesday, September 24th. Thank you, and have a great Tri-Day. Okay, not gonna lie, these were a bit goofier than I expected. Yeah, I saw this comment earlier. Kind of spoiled it for me, but I just love how the jazz music still plays, even when the purple glowing diamond is corrupting the whole house. Yeah. Again, this is still ongoing. Yeah, I don't have much to say other than what I said before. They're all interesting little one-offs. Some seem to be leaning a lot more into the horror aspect, while others seem to just be, a sort of weird phenomenon sort of thing. Are you doing another analog horror night? Probably not right away. I wouldn't mind revisiting it something like once a month, I think was the plan. I'm sort of billing myself as a variety streamer, and this was the first time I'm really trying out non-gaming related things. Up to this point, I've mostly just been doing games. But yeah, honestly, I enjoyed this. This was a nice change of pace from just a break from regular streams, and yeah, I finally got through Eventide Media. Not getting to Mandela Catalog just because I know some of these are longer, but obviously this is one that's also very commonly talked about, at least from just like my brief search into analog horror. Maybe I'll save it into then. I kind of want to check it out for myself. I know this new episode just got released, and there was at least some hype in my sphere of Twitter that I follow. So I'm definitely interested in checking it out. I'll have to see whether it'll be on my own time or I'll save it till next stream. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call stream here tonight. Thank you for joining in, and hope you enjoyed. Yeah, this break from my usual activities. And thank you, Dawn, again for sharing your series. That was awesome to see. Really cool to see. Yeah, new talent moving into the medium and whatnot. I really do love analog horror, ARGs, and stuff like that. That was another thing I was considering exploring. There are a couple of ARGs I do like. Crow 64. I haven't looked into this in a while, but probably 2 years back now. I think it was like relatively close to airing at the time. And that was awesome to cover. And Inscription, which I covered recently, sort of had an ARG around it too. I looked into a bit. Yeah, I just love stuff like that, and definitely interested in covering them in the future. But again, we'll call it here for tonight. So again, thank you for tuning in. Hope you have a good rest of the night, and I'll see you later this weekend for our next stream. Till then, stay lucky.